I chose the book The Cool Bean by Pete, Oswald, and Jory John. Watch out! Here come the cool beans. Look at how they move. Watch how they swagger. The cool beans are known all over the school, from house to house and town to town. In the olden days, we were all born in one pod. We were a bunch of mixed beans in a bag. But it just worked that way. Nowadays, I don't really see the beans anymore. Sometimes that's just how it is. I watched as the beans I grew up with, the beans from my own pod, turned into the cool beans. One of the beans can draw awesome superheroes. One of the beans can play the guitar. And one of the beans can jump so high. Me, I mostly stayed the same. I changed a couple things. I slicked my hair back, I wore sunglasses, and I walked with some swagger. But I was still picked last for everything. My clothes didn't fit. I bumped into things when I walked. And I snorted when I laughed. I was an uncool bean. I was just a normal bean with no special skills. I would never be a cool bean. In the world, there were cool beans and beans just like me. At school, I took tests and ate lunch, while the cool beans continued to be cool. I did miss the cool beans, but I felt that their coolness got in the way of our friendship. Until one day on the playground, I fell and scraped my knee and started to cry. One of the cool beans came over and helped me out. Later that day at lunch, I dropped my lunch and spilt it on my clothes. All of a sudden, one of the cool beans came out of nowhere and helped me clean myself up. Later in class, the teacher called on me to answer a question, but I just sat there in silence, and all the kids laughed at me. But one of the cool beans helped me answer the question. It was such a small but kind gesture, and it meant so much to me. I walked home that day with a goofy smile and smiled at supper because I was just so happy. That day could have been really bad if it weren't for the kindness of the cool beans. It gave me the confidence that continued to grow. Somebody had my back. After that, I started hanging out with the cool beans. We hung out at school, at recess, at lunch, even on the weekends. Throughout all of this, I realized it's not about how you look or any silly thing like that. It's about a wink or a smile at just the right time. It's about helping someone stand up and get on their feet, or about dusting somebody off and pointing them in the right direction. You need help? Yes, please. Now that's cool.